typically when you play Alabama, it's really all about the rivalry. It's all about Auburn and Alabama. It's about the Iron Bowl. It's about two schools in the state that compete. This one wasn't about that. We never felt it, still don't feel it. It was about Auburn trying to stay alive in a championship race. Our rival with an opportunity to really take us out of it by beating us, which would have been twice. For Alabama coming in, looking at their schedule and their record, if they were able to win here tonight, and then possibly now LSU, which they got a real shot at, because LSU is really good, but Alabama's really good too. It kind of needed this one really badly, and they played like it. They needed the math to kind of get them back on the bubble and get back in the equation. It's a really good basketball team. Obviously, the way they shot the basketball, the way they competed, the way they quit. Coach Oates has done a terrific job. Hard to play them man-to-man because we were so much bigger and they were so much smaller and spread us and shot us, so we played a lot of zone. They did make 22, but they did miss 37. They only had 8 two-point baskets. And so we had the advantage on the inside, and they had the advantage on the outside. Two high-character teams and a pretty memorable game.
Talk about your team coming back in overtime after sort of falling and having struggled over the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Well, I think that right away, a couple quick baskets, got the ball inside to Austin, got to the rim, and I thought getting off to a good start was obviously very important. Austin was dominant, and Austin Wiley represented the Auburn family very well. He represented his family. He represented that name. He represented his dad. He represented Vicky Orr, his mom, in a pretty strong way. I hope that the great fans from Alabama are just happy that he's not coming back next year, that they don't have to see Austin Wiley anymore. What better compliment could they give an Auburn player than to recognize, what a man he is in the middle, with his double-double. I think the key for us was, so many guys in double figures and so much balance, dominated the boards, obviously dominated from 2, and so it was a good win for us.
How was Isaac Okoro doing?
He's got a hamstring pull and be evaluated tomorrow. Don't think it's anything structural. But if you've ever seen Isaac's legs, I can't imagine the size of that hamstring. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. But I would just venture to say that it would take a lot, not only to injure him, but also to keep him out. So if he is out, it's because he absolutely can't go. He's just such a tough kid.
Coach, what's the growth you've seen from the first time this team played Alabama until now?
Well, we got off to a great start. So we carried over the pain of, getting beat there pretty good. I thought that Alabama regrouped after they started off. They were a little rattled earlier, but I thought they did a great job of regrouping and competing. I think Coach has got to be really proud of the way they fought in a tough environment and the way they grew. We turned it over 21 times here. We only turned it over, 9 tonight. So we did a better job. We dominated the boards last year. Last time we played, I thought they were the more physical team. So what we've talked about in the pregame, look, if we can't figure out a way to get better, whether it be by being more efficient offensively, better assist-to-turnover ratio, shoot a better percentage, and we left some free throws out, we missed some balls around the basket, then we're not gonna continue to win. We're not gonna keep winning overtime games. So we got to keep grinding. One thing I'm confident about is this team will get ready to play 7 more times in the regular season. We will. But I got to figure out a way for us to play better basketball Because right now, all we're able to do is just be good enough to get in overtime and have enough character to win it.
Coach, both games they made and took a lot of three-pointers. If you were to see this team again in the SEC tournament, how would you defend it differently to limit the number of shots they get?
Well, like I said, they shot it great. They've shot it great, but they still missed 37. That's a lot of shots to miss. And we did a pretty good job of, with the exception, there was a couple times where they were and they got some offensive rebounds. That's really difficult. So, overall, we could have done a better job of, getting out there, contesting a little bit, put the ball down the floor a little bit, extend a little bit harder.
How's Dan Jill doing?
I think he's going to try to work out right now after the game. He just hardly was able to go in practice yesterday, and then we try to play him a little bit today. It just doesn't work that way. So he's no longer sick, but he obviously is weakened from having been sick. So we got to get him back to get his strength back, and I really truly think he's going to try to get a workout tonight, to just on his own, just to try to get that sweat out a little bit. Maybe he'll feel better tomorrow.
How much did you see in video from the first game that you needed to get Austin a little bit more involved in this one, knowing kind of obviously how dominant he could be?
Yeah, I mean, he takes a lot of contact in there. That's all I can tell you. So he wanted the ball, and I thought we did a better job of getting it to him. And he did a great job of finishing. And he had 17 rebounds, and he dropped 2 or 3. Could have had a 20 rebound night. And I know Austin would like to lead the league in rebounding. I think he's second in the league right now. That one there's going to maybe jump him up a little bit.